guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm making Yvonne. If you're new, if you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. So this video, I'm going to talk about my favorites, like my current favorites, all things makeup. Let's jump right into it. One of my current favorites right now is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Palette. If you saw my most recent Sephora haul, you know that I picked this up. And I originally picked this up for my kit, but I wanted to try it out just to work with it and get a feel for it. And I absolutely adore it. This is staying in my kit. I'm going to get another one for my pro kit because I really I have been enjoying this palette since I purchased it. And it's, as you can see, it has been used. I love creating like smoky eyes. I love creating, soft glam looks with these. Like, it's a really great palette. Something else that I've been loving are the dewy cheek and lip palettes. This was another recent pickup and I have been absolutely enjoying them. Again, this was supposed to be for my kit, but I tried them out and I'm just like, I can't part with them. So I'll have to get another one for my kit. And I just absolutely love these. I love their wearability. I love the fact that they are so multifaceted. Like, you can use them obviously for your lips, but for your cheeks as well. I even use like this darker shade as a lip liner, but sometimes I use it as like a bronzer. So I just really like them and I really love the packaging. I just like Danessa Myricks did her thing with these. Something else that I've been loving is the Culture 2 palette by Juvia's Place. I am a fan of color and I love that you can create so many different looks because of all the color variations. You can do neutral, but you can also give a pop of glam, a pop of color, and I really love the way the shimmers, they just look so pretty on the eye. I really love this palette and I have been enjoying it a lot as of late. If you've been watching any of my tutorials or videos, you know that I've been using this, and a lot of times I refer to this palette as well, and I've just been loving it. e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Now hear me out, because I am an oily girl and I thought, dewy, I don't know. But I have really been enjoying this. It's not dewy where it looks like, oh my gosh, I've been baking out in the sun, I've been sweating, but it gives a nice sheen to the face. I have moved away from the strictly matte looks, that it looks so matte, like it doesn't look like you have any pores. It doesn't look like you have any like skin. I like for my skin to be, a semi-matte, okay? So, and this helps me to achieve that. I really have been enjoying it, and the fact that it has skin-loving ingredients is a plus. On top of that, it has some aloe, it has some squalene, it has some hyaluronic acid, so I've really been enjoying this. My palette, this is something that I've been using. Of course, I use it when I do client makeup, but I never really use it for myself. I would just, either put the foundation on the back of my hand or, and work that way. But I have been loving actually giving myself the 5-star treatment and using my palette to, mix in my foundations or, just lay my foundations and my powders on. And, it's just been making it a really bit like more enjoyable experience when I do my makeup. So that is something that I've been loving as well. I've also been loving my One Size Pink powder. Now, I've had this powder and I've used it. And I was just like, okay, like, I like it. And then I put it down and I recently picked it back up and I'm like, that's why I like it. Like, why did you stop using this? So I've really been loving this as well. Just the finish of it, the way it gives you that extra little bit of oomph that you need when you are finished setting your makeup, and I've really been enjoying that. The One Size powders in general I've been loving is my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush, my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I've really been loving this as well. I have just, if you follow me on Instagram, which I hope you do, I will leave my link for you. But maybe a couple months back, I dropped mine. I was so hurt, and hubby surprised me and got me another one, and like, I just love this powder. I remember doing my makeup for a couple of days, you know, without it, and I'm just like, ugh, it just gives that extra little zhuzh at the end of your makeup that, you know, really pulls the look together, and I've really been loving that as well. Something else that I put down and I recently picked back up, and that is makeup sponges. I had stopped using them, and not for any particular reason. I just stopped using them and I was just focused more on using my brushes. And then recently picked this back up, and I'm like, why did you stop? You know, so I use this in combination, and I'm just like, I remember why I love them. Don't ever stop using them, and that's one of the things that I've been loving recently. Also, you know, this is a favorite of mine, but this is my Juvia's Place lip liner. I've been loving the liners from Juvia's Place because now they're not your traditional pencil where you have to sharpen them, but they're like a twist up liner, but they glide on the lips so seamlessly, and I've really been enjoying that about them. First of all, I don't have to be worried about having to sharpen them, so they're always ready just with the twist up. I'm ready to go, and I've really been enjoying them. The colors specifically that I've been liking the most are Coffee Bean, the colors, excuse me, Coffee Bean. They have one in the shade Ruby, which is like a red, and then they have a brownie shade that I've just really absolutely been enjoying. Something else that's been a favorite of mine is the Sephora microsmooth powders. I've talked about this powder. I use this in about almost, you know, 99% of my looks. And this is still the old formula. I am so like scared to try the new formula. I hope they haven't, you know, done anything to it and, you know, really changed it up so that it's not working the way it used to. But when you want to look like a walking filter, this is what you need. Get this, my Huda Beauty Flawless Faux Filter Concealer. I love this concealer. I love it. I love it in combination with my Tarte Shape Tape. These two together are a match made in heaven, and I really like them together. I like them on their own, but together, chef's kiss. They are amazing. I love that this is so creamy, but it's not so creamy to the point where it doesn't do its job, and it really feels like lightweight under your eye, and that's something that I look for. So I have really been enjoying that. And a recent pickup too is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. Now I've seen people use it, and I was just like, okay, you know, okay. So when it came out with the mini, I was like, okay, like I'll try it. And yeah, definitely will be purchasing the full size because I really do like this concealer. I really do like this loose setting powder. It's not the hype. It's not just hype. It's hyped up for a reason, and you should definitely go and try it. If you're an OG, you know that my NARS Soft Matte is a staple in my collection. It's always going to be a favorite. I obviously like recommend it to a lot of people because it gives you that nice finish without it being too matte. It still makes you, it gives you the coverage that you need if that's something that you're looking for, but it's not too dewy and it's not too matte. It's right there in between, and I love it for that. Also, the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I love these two together. I can just about mix this foundation with any of my foundations and still love the outcome. So I recently mixed the Mario foundation, Makeup by Mario foundation with my NARS Soft Matte, and I really like the color that it gives because here recently, and I went in store to purchase another shade, but I've been using Marquise's. I haven't got my summer color yet, so I needed to lighten it up a little bit, and this is a little lighter. This is a little bit on the neutral side. This is a little bit on the warmer side, and I mixed them two together, and chef's kiss. Really love the finish. It didn't, you know, do anything weird, and it still gave me the look I was going for, that I was trying to achieve. And I talked about this in my other video. I picked up some more during the Sephora sale. Is my one size On Till Dawn. It is viral. It has been hyped up for a reason. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and try this out. You won't be disappointed. Like, I really, really enjoyed that. That concludes my current favorites. Hopefully you found something new that you want to try. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. I would love to have you a part of the family, as well as go ahead and hit the notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be notified when my videos go up, which are on Tuesdays and Fridays, 12 p.m. And whether you're new, whether you're returning, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It really does help out my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!